Last night was one of our most dramatic shows yet. And for one of our cast, it's the end of the road. Who heads home tonight? Live. This is American Idol. It is Wednesday. We are live. We roll into elimination one more time, and you have to ask yourself, did you do enough to keep your favorite in the competition? A lot of you did. Over 38 million votes came in. Thank you for that support. Say hi to your judges tonight, the one and only Randy Jackson. Ms. Paula Abdul. Mr. Simon Cowell. Tonight we're going to lose one of our contestants. Before we do that, let's hear them together. Relax. It didn't mean anything. I can't. Let's hear them with their mentor one more time. Andrew Lloyd Webber, and they're singing All I Ask of You. It's your top 6.
Forget these wide-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing can harm you. My words will warm and calm you. Let me be your freedom. Let daylight dry your tears. I'm here with you, beside you, to guard you and to guide you. That's all I ask of you.
Welcome back to the show. The American Idol's live tour featuring your top 10 kicks off in Glendale, Arizona, July 1st, and continues on to, yes, Glendale in the house. It continues on to 48 other cities. You can log on to AmericanIdol.com to learn more, and keep checking back to find out how you can buy your tickets. Also, your last chance to vote for the winning composition in our song contest. Now, back to this week's competition. Before we get to the results, let's take a look at last night's very dramatic show. Roll the tape.
I think among the 6 are a very talented bunch of kids.
This is probably going to be the toughest night of the season.
They've all got something, and it's going to be a really interesting evening for me to see which ones really come forward.
One rock and roll to me, take its toll out of you.
Not only is this your element, I think you could be a huge Broadway star. I thought that was your best performance to date right there.
Saisha, that was very sexy.
Don't think about the things which might have been.
You took a risk on a known theatrical song and were quite able to turn it into a pop ballad. I think that's perfect.
Thank you. All alone in the moonlight.
It came over as a young guy being forced by your mum and dad to sing a song at a wedding you didn't want to sing.
This isn't where we're... I'm sorry.
You must never start and stop.
What happened? What went wrong? Why'd you start over?
I lost the lyric.
Simon, if it were you, what would you have done?
I would have done exactly what she did. Yeah. You know?
Jesus Christ, superstar. Do you think you're what they say you are?
It was actually one of my favourite performances of the night.
Smithson!
The music of the night.
That was an amazing vocal performance. Unbelievable. Another hot, molten hot lava bomb tonight.
Listen to the music of the night. Think of that. Listen to the music of the night. It's a wonderful image. I think I was able to give them a belief in themselves. I enjoyed working with them a lot. They're really terrific.
And here he is, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Lord. Good to have you back with us, and thank you for a wonderful week so far. A very dramatic week, as we pointed out.
Yeah.
Now, is the discipline of singing for television versus singing for the stage, how is that? Is it tougher either way?
If you're singing for the theatre, you can get away with mannerisms and things that you can't do on television. But there's a very, very interesting thing that happens here, because this being a live show, there's a live audience too. So the performers have to not only perform for the panel, not only perform for the viewers at home, but they've also got to perform for the audience here. And so it's really interesting.
So how would you break that up if you were singing?
I'm not a singer, thank goodness. It's a tough thing to do, but seriously, if you've got mannerisms, oddnesses, that's why I said to young Dave, you've got to open the eyes a bit.
Toothpicks.
Yeah, you've got to do that.
And Randy, you said this was the most difficult theme we've seen in a long time, if not ever. Why?
You know, because I think people take for granted, Ryan, that, you know, they think Broadway songs, they think songs that are from theater are easier to sing, but most pop singers can't sing theater songs, and they're still really difficult. And it's always the easier things, and the melodies are so specific that he writes that it's hard to move around them, you know what I mean?
Now, we saw a very unique moment, the first time it's ever happened in all the years we've been doing American Idol. Brooke started her song, got into it a few seconds, and then decided to start over. What do you think about that?
Look, losing your way happens to the best people. Happened on the panel a couple of times last night, actually. But I'm not going there. Look, I've seen it happen in the theatre myself, and she's a very talented girl. I don't know what will happen tonight, of course, but I think there's a real future for her, and I really felt for her because the dress rehearsal, she was flawless.
And you got a chance to spend some good time with each of the contestants.
Yeah, I just think that it was really wonderful for me to have a chance to work with the kids. I wish I'd had more time.
Did they all take your advice?
I don't think that Jason would have taken my advice, whatever I'd said. I mean, it's probably the most curious song choice I've ever known in my career, but I didn't want